It's your girl, Lady Mocha. You know I'm always going to pour you a cup of truth, and I'm always going to break you off a slice of knowledge. Hello, good morning. How's everybody doing? It is your girl, your queen, your diva of knowledge, Lady Mocha. And I thank you all for stopping and tune in and dine in and have some coffee and breakfast with your girl, Lady Mocha, here at Cafe de Paris. I wanted to do a brief video. Usually when I plan on doing a video that's under 20 minutes or less, that's going to be what's called my coffee chat video, meaning, I'm just doing like a quick run through type of conversation. It won't be as long and extensive as most of my informative videos are. In this case, it may be a little longer today, being that I had to explain to you what I meant by doing a coffee chat video. Basically, it's just going to be a brief little conversation, so whenever you see in the title or the heading of my videos coffee chat, it's just a little quick conversation that I'm running by through my followers. That's all. So I'm gonna try not to let them be as long as most of my other videos are, okay? But I had to run this by a lot of my followers out there today, because something has really been grieving me, and it's kind of been weighing a little heavy on my heart. And the reason why I take things, I guess, I don't want to say deep, but I'm very spiritual about about a lot of things, and I'm always I'm a deep conscious and a very self-conscious thinker, and I'm always thinking outside of the box. And I've always been a very heavily observant person. I notice everything. I don't care how small or mediocre it is. I just pay attention to things that most people who probably got a life don't even take the time to really even look at or even notice, okay? But on that note, with that being said, I felt it was imperative that I did a quick video this morning on the fact that I feel like there are so many black women that are limited in their thinking, okay? Now, keep in mind, okay, this is not applying to all black women, okay? Let's make that very clear, all right? This is not applied for everyone. And like I tell all of my trollers, and I'll just say it once again, if it does not apply, you do not have to reply, okay? If the shoe's not fitting you, you don't have to explain why you're wearing it, okay? You know what I'm saying? Don't defend something you know that you're not, okay? All right, now that we have that established, back to the point that I was getting ready to address. There are so many black women that are limited in their thinking. And the reason why I felt it was imperative that I brought this up is because I don't know about you guys, but I kind of fell off the social media bandwagon, okay? I really don't do Facebook anymore. I used to be a heavy Facebook fan, okay? I mean, I posted at least maybe 8, 9, 10 random thoughts a day. And unfortunately, sometimes my thoughts were so deep, only people who are really, intellectually gifted was able to kind of marinate on a lot of things I used to post, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, a lot of them ain't had no clue as to what the hell I was talking about, because again, my thinking is so far out the box, you know what I'm saying? Not that I'm intellectually better than everyone else and I'm so smart and I'm so intelligent, but and I'm this brainiac, but again, I'm always been a very deep thinker, and I always think beneath the surface. I don't deal with things, I don't think with things on top of the surface, you get what I'm saying? So again, I fell off the social media bandwagon because social media is not the place where I've come to realization that's not a place where you can really be real. That's not a place where you can really be intellectual, where you can really have deep conversation, where you could really talk about something that's really fulfilling to the spirit and to the soul. Facebook has become a straight nothing but a showcase. You know, Facebook has become straight showcase. I call it Fakebook, because it's a place where you're allowed to pretend to be what you want to be. You don't have to be the real you. Okay, you don't have to display all of the things that are going wrong in your life. Fakebook gives you the opportunity to only present the things that you want people to think, that you want people to believe, that you want people to know. And that's kind of why I fell off the Fakebook bandwagon, because it was just too much artificial and fakery and a lot of phoniness going on Facebook. Okay, because people just like to display all the perfect parts in their life, you know what I'm saying? But you will have a few that will go on Facebook and keep it real and be like, yeah, you know, I'm kind of struggling right now, you know, I'm going through this, I'm going through that, blah blah blah. But for the most part, and I noticed this with a lot of women are the most artificial creatures when it comes to Fakebook. Okay, and the reason why I say this is because the majority of them I personally know. Okay, and I know some of you out here, some of you ladies who's willing to keep it real, and some of you gentlemen out there can feel where I'm coming from. You know the person's real deal, okay, but they go on Facebook posting the complete opposite of what they really are. You know what I'm saying? As if people that don't know them don't know the real deal. You know what I'm saying? You know, you up here posting this big old house you just bought, but you just called your girlfriend the other day and said, you know, you 2-3 months behind on your mortgage. You know, and you got to pack up and find somewhere to stay. But you're up here posting like you part of the rich and famous, and it's people who know you, your friends or your family, who know the real you, know you struggling, know you really don't have it like that. You know what I'm saying? But again, Fakebook gives you the privilege to pretend to be something you're not. Okay, so I know I'm digressing and I'm all over the place. That's why it's called coffee chat, because I'm not giving you no real information. This is kind of like an opinion type of thing. But my thing is this: I'm just noticing so many black women go on Fakebook and they have nothing fulfilling to discuss. They have nothing. No, they talk about no real substance. They have no real goals. There's nothing really fulfilling that these black women are talking about. And my thing is this: you can't talk about things that you really have no knowledge of. You can't reiterate too much on things that don't really fit you, that things that you lack knowledge in. You can't discuss something you don't have no knowledge or wisdom in discussing. Okay, that's like you don't even have a college degree, but you're trying to become a professor at a university or a college. You're not going to be able to do that because you don't have all the tools and you don't have all the credentials to be able to teach a class, because you're not certified. But yet you know you're not certified, and you step in front of you go to these college universities and you play the role, you fake your way in to get hired. They hire you, and now here it is. Now you have to really put on this performance and act like you know what you're talking about to keep this job, when you knew you was lying, that you didn't have all the credentials to get the job in the first place. So now all this knowledge you pretended you had, and all this wisdom and credentials you pretended you had, now you got to put it into action. So now you're in this classroom with a bunch of college students that are depending on you to teach them something you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to be able to produce really much. You're not going to be able to produce any knowledge to them because you don't know your stuff, you know. And I realize that this is part of the reason why there are so many black women. Again, not all. If it does not apply, you don't have to reply. But the majority of these black women go on Facebook talking about nothing. Okay, all I see is some of these black women talking about baby showers, posting 1,000 pictures of their babies and their kids like they're the only ones who have children. They're constantly posting selfies with their hair done up. Got to let you know who did their hair, who did their makeup, what hair salon they went to get their hair done from. They got to let you know when they get a new car, they got to post it on Facebook, and let you know the dealership they bought it from, let you know how much they paid for it. Or if not that, they beefing with another hyena, they beefing with another black female that don't have no more than they got over a dude that is not treating either one of them right. Yeah, I know you think you got Quran, and you think you got Quran wrapped up into your finger. Well, Quran was to my house last night, and I'm the mother of Quran's kids. I'm gonna always be in his life. I don't know why this bitch keeps stalking my page, and the reality is y'all both stalking each other pages. It's just so grieving to me that there's so many black women who refuse to invest in things that are going to be fulfilling and a blessing for them in the future. They rather focus on foolishness and entertain drama. You know why? Because their thinking is limited. And it's sad that there's so many black women within our culture that do not want to better themselves, that do not want to educate themselves, that do not want to move to the next level. You have some black women that are complacent with being to the bottom. Okay, what I mean by that is, I'm not just speaking about your financial situation. Okay, I don't care if you're working at McDonald's, working at Family Dollar. That doesn't make you a bottom broad. Okay, what makes you a bottom broad is your way of thinking, meaning that you're satisfied with being stationary. Okay, you're not trying to elevate yourself. All right, basically, to give you some examples, you have, if you're one of these type of females, you wake up every morning and the only thing on your mind is what you're going to do with your hair today, how you going to get your nails done, what kind of clothes you going to buy for your baby today, how you going to plan your next baby shower, how should you contemplating on, should you go down to child support and make them do a modification and increase because you don't feel like you're getting enough of money. I mean, if that's all that's on your mind, if that's all you can talk about, you can't talk about anything in the future as far as buying a home, investing into a company, starting your own business, going to college, getting you some degrees under your belt so you can get you a career and get out of rim of just having a job. Not that there's nothing wrong with having just a job. If you're comfortable with that, that's fine. But my thing is, we should never just strive to just settle for being mediocre, because black women, society already considers us as such, as being mediocre. Okay, all right, a lot of us are not trying to expand our knowledge, we're not trying to expand our wisdom. All we want to do is get by. You know, if your everyday life is just catering to your man or taking care of your husband, okay, all of that is wonderful, but what do you have established for you? Okay, I know you love your children and you're supposed to love your children. I know your children are the world to you. Okay, if you're a real mother, you're gonna love your children, you're gonna take care of your children. But damn, is your children all you have to show for? Do you have any other receipts besides you're just a mother, besides you're just a wife, besides you're just a welfare recipient? What other receipts do you have to show for? A lot of black women, some of us, cannot produce any more receipts because we're just satisfied with getting by. We're satisfied with getting by, and the problem is we want to knock those. I have something to say about those who are trying to better themselves. You know, I see it on Facebook all the time. Yeah, people want to talk about me with my kids, and at least I take care of my children. People need to mind their own business. Well, first of all, how can people mind their own business if you putting all your damn business on social media? A lot of black women kill me with this. You will complain and bicker and bitch about somebody knowing all your personal business, but you display all of it on Facebook. You let people know when you're mad. You let people know when you got something. You let people know when the man you went doing you wrong. You know what I'm saying? You put all your business out there, but then you turn around and you contradict yourself and say these bees and hoes need to mind their own business. I mean, like, did you blow a head gasket somewhere or something? This is what I'm saying. You know, a lot of this comes from ignorance, lack of knowledge, lack of wisdom, lack of education. Okay, a lot of them cannot mentally comprehend that a lot of things they saying don't match with the majority of what they're doing. Okay, you're on Facebook bragging about you take care of your children and your kids don't want for nothing. Okay, that's fine. But then you turn around and you talk about your baby daddy ain't shit, niggas ain't this, niggas ain't that. I hate to say the N word, but that is the language they be using on Facebook. Okay, no disrespect to my fellow black Americans, and but then you sit up here saying you can take care of your own children. Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of this comes from your level, your mentality level of thinking is so small. You have time to entertain foolishness. Okay, if you was doing something fulfilling in your life, if you was doing something in your life that had value of substance, that had value of bringing you self-worth, you wouldn't be stooping to that level. Some of y'all have to post on Facebook almost 30-40 times a day. You got to keep posting selfies about how good you look. You got to, when you go to work or if you have a job, you got to post what you look like when you wake up. You got to post what you look like before you go to bed, and then when you get up you got to post again. I'm like, how much validation do you want? It's too many women, too many females looking for DNA. Okay, it's too many females that are on that level. You have more women that are more looking for more attention than they are looking for self-worth. And that's sad that the only way you can feel validated is you got to constantly keep posting pictures of yourself and getting people to compliment you. Yeah, baby, you look good. Yeah, baby, you look sexy. Yeah, baby, you got it going on. How much validation do you need? Okay, and you trying to fool everyone by making yourself think you're so confident, and you have all this confidence, and you got this such a high self-esteem, when in actuality you anybody who has to post almost 20 to 30 selfies a week, you can tell that person definitely lacks self-worth. Okay, because it shouldn't take that much validation in the world. You shouldn't be looking for people to boost up your ego, to constantly thumb you up and tell you how good and pretty you look. Now, don't get me wrong, when I had my Facebook, I would post little pictures here and there, you know what I'm saying, but it wasn't no everyday, all day long. A lot of these females out here, y'all don't have the confidence, you know what I'm saying, to just allow attention to come to you. You got to force attention to come to you by constantly putting yourself out there. Back in the days before social media, women had to go out there and mingle to get attention. You know what I'm saying? Women had to go to all type of conventions, sometimes the clubs, which I don't even recommend that being a place to even go and meet somebody, but whatever floats your boat. You had to go to all kind of parties, all type of special events, to where a man had to personally run into you, meet you, see you for who you were at that moment, actually ask for your number, pull out a paper, pull out a pen, and get to know you. Social media has ruined dating thanks to these DNA females that constantly got to be validated. A man don't have to take you out to get to know you guys anymore. All he has to do is go on your Facebook page and see what kind of broad you is. And that's how a lot of these men, especially some of these sexual predators out here, they know how to play y'all. They know all they got to do is go to your Facebook page and scope your pictures to get an idea as to what kind of female you are. If you kind of female that value your children by posting 600-700 pictures a day of your children, he's going to know all he has to do is be cunning and act like he likes children to get in your good graces. If you one of those females, you got to post 1,000 pictures to get 1,000 likes, he knows all he has to do is tell you you're attractive. Okay, back in the dating days, and I'm glad that I had gotten to experience that, because when I met my husband, he didn't meet me through the Facebook page. But in all honesty, to keep it 100, I did meet my husband at the club. I did. It was an older gentleman like club, not no strip joint or nothing. But you know, we did meet at a club. We met at a bar. It was a grown folks club, you know, people 30 and up or whatever, not no young jitterbug club where dudes have pants sagging off their behind and a bunch of project chicks coming in there with different color reading rainbow weave and all this other stuff. You know, it was a very mature club, and we exchanged numbers. We had a drink or two, you know, and neither did I know that he was gonna end up being my husband. Honestly, I did not see it coming. But I'm glad during that era that I was one of those women that was blessed to be able to experience real dating, and a guy getting to know me for me, not through my page, but by just, you know, running into me. You know what I'm saying? So I had that joy of going out on real dates. You know, we went out bowling. We went out, you know, on Valentine's Day. We went on all kind of dates and stuff. And a lot of females are not understanding the reason why men ain't dating you and ain't checking for y'all no more, because all they got to do is go on your Facebook page. Okay, if they go on your Facebook page, why would they want to get to know you? Why would they want to get to know you? They know they can learn everything about you just going on your page. They could go on your page, see what kind of color you like, what kind of food you like. Nothing is left to the imagination. Back then, men had to ask you out on a date to get to know you. That was the only way a man was going to get to know you, by asking you out on a date. But thanks to Fakebook, men are less motivated to want to date y'all, and y'all are not getting it. Y'all keep posting 1,000 selfies thinking that's going to get you attention from men, when in actuality, that's too much attention is what's taking away the curiosity of a man wanting to get to know you. He already knows how you dress, what you eat, what you look like, what your makeup on, what your makeup off. All he got to do is go on your Facebook page. He knows everything about you. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's that limited thinking. You have to learn how to look deep and think deep beneath the surface. Okay? It's not too many, and there's so many, you know, black women, unfortunately, who are stooping to the lowest level of the low to get attention. You know, even you, it's not just these single women out here. You married women, or you women who are in relationships, y'all are just as terrible. Okay? Because y'all go on Facebook, you got to let everybody know what's going on in your house. You got to let everybody know you upset with this man. You and this man having problems. And my thing is, a lot of y'all, I notice, how y'all on Facebook, you married and in a committed relationship, but your profile says you interested in men. Huh? The Fakebook phenomenon has screwed so many people mentally. They, you know, social media will have you doing things out of your element, and if you're not careful, if you're too consumed with social media, you know, you won't even see nothing wrong with the things you do. You won't even see nothing wrong with the things you post. That's basically why I went ahead and I let Facebook go, because it just was becoming it was becoming just too overrated for me. You know what I'm saying? Just people are not leaving things to the imagination. People are not being discreet. People taking the fun out of it. Facebook used to be really fun. I used to like it, as far as getting up with my old classmates and stuff like that, and you know, connecting with family members that I lost contact with and stuff. But I have completely lost my pleasure for Facebook, because there's so much damn fakeness on Facebook. People be fronting on Facebook terribly, showing receipts for things that they really don't have. And it's not just the females. I'ma rise some of you men too. Why y'all making yourselves stock targets? Why you gotta sit up there and post how much money you got? You can always tell a man who ain't got money, because he got to keep displaying bank rolls. Y'all only show the 20s and the 30s on the top, but the rest is bundled up in ones. You know what I'm saying? You got to display how much money you got. You got to display what kind of car you got. You got to display you at work. You got to display while you're in your 18-wheeler that you working and blah, blah, blah. That's how you make yourself a thought target. Women, these thoughts out here are looking for money magnets. And you make yourself a money magnet when you let a woman know how much money you got, what kind of work you do. She inboxing you not because she want to get to know you. She want to try to get close to them funds. She want to get close to your pockets. She trying to get to know your pockets, okay? Back then, before social media, you men was very discreet. Okay, you make yourself a thought target by constantly displaying what you have and how much money you make. And what's been getting a lot of y'all too, if y'all know y'all owing child support and y'all know y'all behind on child support, why the hell are y'all posting on Facebook what kind of money y'all got and how much money y'all have so these helpers could screenshot it and take it to their caseworker? Social media has got people going plain loco. Okay, y'all are not thinking. Learn to think. Expand your brain. Okay, learn to look beneath the surface. All right, some of y'all can't get no real jobs because these employers go behind your back and check your social media account to see what kind of stuff you be talking about, to see what kind of stuff you're discussing, and you wonder why I can't get no job, why somebody can't hire me, because they already got a demonstration of your personality just based on the type of stuff you posting on your Facebook. We need to get it together, especially my ladies. You know, I feel like it's so much more to y'all, but y'all are so happy with staying in that small box. How you get up every morning and the first thing you do is social media. You got to post pictures, all these selfies. We see you, boo. We see you every damn day. And a lot of y'all post thousands of pictures of your children. We're going to see you raising your children on Facebook. I mean, that's your preference. I'm not knocking it, but leave something to the imagination. That's how y'all get sexual predators to come into your lives, because you're being so open. You know, and I'm guilty. I will say I'm guilty. I used to be on Facebook displaying my feelings, displaying my emotions. When somebody made me mad, you know, I didn't overly expose like most women did. You know what I'm saying? Some things I just knew, I'm not even going to post that. But social media, if you're not careful, it will put you in an entrapment to where, because other people bragging now, you feel like you got to brag. You got to post all kind of stuff. You got to make your life look grand too. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to post, you feel like somebody beefing with you. You got to go in on a Facebook warpath, and you got to post negative comments and stuff behind, in response to what they're saying about you, because you're in your feelings. Again, all of this comes from limited thinking. A lot of us have become stagnant in thinking, and that is thanks to social media, because social media has tricked everybody into thinking that, just because you can start you an account and build you a page, it makes you feel like you accomplished something, when in actuality you haven't accomplished a damn thing. You're not doing anything. What other receipts you got to show for? You know what I'm saying? Again, this comes from limited thinking. But, I just had to drop a little science on y'all this morning, because, I don't do Facebook, but every once in a while I glance at it. I'm like, damn, it's still the same thing. I haven't been on Facebook in almost 3-4 months, and it's the same people. You got the selfie queen, you got the drama king, you got the drama queen. You know what I'm saying? It's the same people with the same damn issues, and some of these people got more issues than Jet Magazine. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people got more problems than an algebra book, a calculus book. You get what I'm saying? And again, it just comes from limited thinking. They don't have no other professional or educational way to articulate and express themselves other than behind a damn keyboard. But anyhow, y'all respond back to your girl. Tell me how y'all feel about people with these Facebook pages and these limited mentalities. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe it's just me feeling this way, you feel me? But I would like to get y'all opinion. I would like to hear y'all comment, get some feedback on that. What y'all think about this with social media? Has it really helped us, or is it harming us? What you guys think? Anyhow, thank you for dining in with your girl Cafe de Paris. I got to go do some homework. They got abroad taking 2 classes in Homeland Security. That's my new major right now. So you know, it's crunch time for me. You feel me? So again, like, share, subscribe. I'm thanking all of you guys, my new subscribers, my old subscribers that's been rocking with your girl from day one. I thank all of y'all. I love each and every one of y'all just for supporting me and being there for me. You know, I may not talk to y'all personally, but believe me, I'm monitoring my channels. I know my regulars. I know I'm noticing my new people who coming in to dine with your girl at Cafe de Paris, and I love y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate y'all support. You know what I'm saying? So again, I thank all of you, and I'm going to be doing that part 3 tomorrow, guys. For she misses the benefits, not you. I'm gonna make sure I say that right. She misses the benefits. She doesn't miss you. I'm going to do a part 3 from kings to peasants, and you know who's going to be on there? Yes, Mother Mocha. And y'all know my mom's is not having no mercy on nobody. You know she gonna drop you some knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So you better be able to handle it, honey, because you know she's gonna go in full throttle. With that being said, I love you guys, and just look out for that part 3, and I'll be hollering at y'all soon. Y'all have a wonderful one. Take care.